Greetings, everybody. It's Dr. V. Welcome back to my channel. I am here with your current energy update for your love interest for today. Today is November 6th. But these readings are timeless, and so when you come across this video, if it resonates for you, then take what is yours. All right. So if you've been listening to my channel for a while, you know that I'm clairaudient, so I hear things a lot, messages, songs, things like that. And when I was just getting ready to start, the message was that Tiffany song, I Think We're Alone Now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. So we'll see what that has to do with as we get into the reading. All right, let's go. Spirit messages for the collective and love, please. I'm starting off with the Neon Love Oracle. Oh my gosh. Of course, it's this. A soulmate. I'm not even going to go any further with this deck right now. I feel like that is kind of exactly where we need to start. You have been feeling it. This person that you're interested in has also been feeling it. There is huge soulmate energy here. We've been channeling for a while. Well, I've been channeling for a while here that this is a soulmate, past life connection. This is not your first go round together. And this is just confirmation. This says, it feels like we've been together for lifetimes. Our connection is on another level. 100%. That's the energy. A 100. And interestingly enough, I chose a pink chime candle to light right before this reading. So I want to get some more energy about, we'll start with their energy. Spirit, tell me about the collective love interest energy, the soulmate energy, please. All right, so they're overcoming some heartbreak. That has been something that we've been talking about for a while, but this is in the past, right? This card came through for them the other day too, or in this connection. So we have this energy of, it's like they're saying to you, like, I know that you're my soulmate. I know that we have a soul connection. I know that this is not our first go round. This is not our first time being in life together, doing life together. But I'm still healing. I'm still healing. I'm still working through some stuff. And so they're saying, but I'm working to become the King of Pentacles. I'm working to become the person that you need, the person that you deserve. I want to offer this stability and this solidness and this reliability energy, abundance energy, but I can't do that until I've cycled through this completely. And this is interesting because it's a progression, right? We see in the past, we have heartbreak. And here, this is just kind of like mental exhaustion, right? This is literally that your person, your love interest is so tired right now by life, by what they've been through. By the state of the world, right? If you're in the US in particular, you are watching just really inhumane things that are happening all the time. So we have, SNAP benefits that have been cut. So we've got people that are starving. We've got, if you're involved in community work like I am and others, we're having to run emergency food banks, and we're having to collect donations. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Then on top of that, you've got the ICE raids, and now they're launching, a phone number to report kids, which is horrifying. Then you've got, Gaza and Sudan and Congo. It's like there's so much stuff that's going on. If you're not feeling mentally exhausted and kind of worn out by all of this, even feeling sometimes feelings of despair, that, that may be just something that you're disconnected with. But this person is a person who cares. This is a person who actually really gives a shit about these things, about what's going on in the world, about what's going on to humans. And it's weighing on them on top of their own like life stuff. It just feels like a lot. So they're saying in this reading very clearly, they know that there's a soul connection here. They're very aware of it. They're curious about it. They are definitely wanting to do something with it. They're just needing to cycle through some energy right now. By the way, I just put some of this on. I bought this at this mystical market at Alchemy Ritual Goods in Denver this weekend. And this stuff is so good. It's a manifestation oil. And the minute I smelled it, I was like, oh my God, I need that. It's so good. So I'll post the link to this person's shop in the comment section so you can look at that if you want to. Anyway, that's where their energy is. Let's look at you. Queen of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. It's very interesting because the Queen of Wands is, she's the counterpart to King Dingaling, right? And so she's in this space where she's just chilling. She's on her throne. She's got a hold of her rod there. She ain't tripping. She's not worried about this at all. For some of you, you may get anxious sometimes. I mean, I know we all do. I do. When things aren't happening the way that I think that they should. And so then I maybe go like, get a little bit anxious, start overthinking, kind of wondering like, is this even real? Am I imagining things? All of that kind of stuff. It's the exact opposite of this energy. This energy is saying like, you have to have the confidence that that this is your soulmate, right? If you know it, if you believe it, if Spirit has told you, if it's been confirmed in your heart of hearts, and I'm not talking about, I want to definitely differentiate between like a limerent relationship where it's like fantasy and whatever, and unmet attachment needs versus intuitive confirmation that this is your person, right? So if you know that, and you know that this is your soulmate, and you know that it's just a matter of time for things to come to pass, then you ain't got to trip on anything. You're not sweating it. You're just waiting for it to manifest. And in the meantime, you're focused on what you need to do. For some of you, you're looking at your life right now, and you're like, well, in this between time, between when King Dingling comes along, because when that finally manifests, you're going to be face down, ass up for a while. Essentially, you're going to be busy. You're going to be occupied with other things because you're going to be in like that new relationship energy. There's going to be all of that. It's going to take up a lot of your time and energy, which in a good way. But this is the time now to kind of, sow your seeds. And I don't mean like your wild oats or anything like that. I'm saying like sow your seeds. If there are business things that you want to do, if there are other things that you're working on, then it's important that you do that now so that when you and your soulmate finally come together in union, that you're not like, oh crap, I don't have time to do this because now I have to go, like I don't have time to like be with you this weekend because I have to do this thing that I didn't do before. No, do all that shit now. Get all of it out of the way now so that the path is clear, so that come December, January, whenever it comes to pass, that you're not like, oh my gosh, I have so much to do and I can't fully enjoy being with this person because now I'm anxious because I have other stuff to do. Because your fresh start is coming. It's like here, right? It's just a matter of kind of pulling it down from heaven to earth. I talk about this all the time about that on earth as it is in heaven type of thing, where it's literally like we just have to reach up, and this is what manifestation is. We have to reach up and get into the vibration that we're able to pull the things down from heaven into this earthly manifestation. And that's what you have to be focused on doing right now. Your work is not about anything other than staying in the right vibe and the right alignment to bring this energy to pass, because that's what it wants to do. That's what it's meant to do. That's what is happening. It's just a matter of time. And it doesn't feel like a long time. Again, I keep saying that, but I want to be very clear. Like when I said earlier, so come December, I said that just a couple of minutes ago. That's me, I'm channeling right now. And so this is literally like Spirit is saying, it's not that far off. And so you've got some time to get ready. So make the most of that time. Look at that. Outcome. Oh my God. I love this. Because there he is. Look. Queen of Wands, King of Wands. This energy it's on its way. It's coming. It's like, you know that movie, God, what is it? I just watched it not too long ago. Gladiator, is that it? Are you not entertained? Like there's a scene where he's riding his horse back to his land. And of course, he comes into like a horror scene. It's horrifying what he witnesses, but that's not the point of this. The point is that from the time that a person gets on their horse and starts riding to their property, it takes time, right? So what this is saying to me, the energy that I'm getting here is that the horse is like, the rider's already left the stable, okay? The offer is on its way. Your person is already coming towards you. It's just a matter of time until they get here, right? So you can use the road trip analogy. You can use the horse. The long and short of it is that they are already on their way. They know that you're their soulmate. They know that this is happening. And it's whether they even realize it, it's already in motion. That's kind of like what I'm trying to say, is that it's like, it's already in motion. Whether they are thinking, oh, I'm going to like, you know, come toward this person and make this love offer, whether they're consciously thinking that or not, it's already happening and nobody's going to stop it. Not that either one of you want to, but even if you wanted to, it's not going to be, of course, keeping in mind that I'm not talking about subverting free will. But what I'm saying is that it's already going. That song, Train on a Track, again, by Kelly Rowland, there's no way to stop it. It's happening. It's going. And you just have to patiently wait for it to arrive. And also, again, that doesn't mean that you sit around like twiddling your thumbs and, you know, whatever. It means that you actively wait, right? So get your space together, get yourself meditated. I have 2 friends right now, 3 friends actually, that have been, that were happily single, really focused on their own growth, focused on their own journey. And then out of nowhere, boom, a soulmate appeared. And this has all happened within the last few months. And it's interesting to watch, because I can see the areas, like one of them was talking about like, that she was like, oh my gosh, I need to go get waxed, because that was not something that had been attended to, because, you know, for other reasons. And it was one of those things where it's like, I've said this for a while, you know, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. That's what I mean when I say wait. So what does that look like for you? Well, maybe it's getting waxed. Maybe it's like making sure that your space is clean and organized and it smells good. Maybe it's making sure that you build a really meaningful morning ritual and routine so that you can stay grounded as this comes to pass. It's really, all of that is only you know, okay? But this is coming. It's happening. This person, earlier in this week, I did a reading and this card was in this card. So that's kind of, or was in this position. And so it's like, kind of see the energy as like fluid. This means that the energy is progressing, and this energy of like holding back and playing your cards close to your chest is moving through. And like it feels like the next phase, if we were to move this over, right, if we were going to go like future, right, then there's the communication and the love offer. And then if we were to move it again and say, okay, now we're in the energy is progressing, like kind of like in a book, then we're here. King dingling. And what's interesting is that the two of you will reach this energy at the same time. Oof, I can't even with this. This is an amazing energy. I just want to pull 3 more. What do you need to know right now? Look at that. You've got to be kidding me. I mean, you can't make this shit up. I swear you can't make this shit up. What the Spirit's saying you need to know is, like, again, confirmation. This is your soulmate. This is your person. This is it. And the 8 of Wands, one of the fastest moving cards in the tarot. Like, again, it's already in motion. It's just a matter of time. When the arrow leaves the, whatever that thing is called, and then it's flying toward its target, there's time between when it leaves and when it lands. You're in that in-between time right now. You're in that time where it's like, is something actually happening? What's actually going on here? Maybe some doubts, maybe some questions about whether things are actually moving or happening. Absolutely, yes. And this is going to be like your victory, because I see some of you like soft launching this on like social media in like in December, where, and by soft launching, I mean like it's when people put pictures of their person and it's like their hand, and you see like just a hand and you're like, oh, who is that? And they're not fully revealing the face or anything like that, but it's very clear that there's a person in their lives and that they're having a thing. Some of you will be doing that soft launching as early as December in your situation. Some of you will be fully booed up in no time. Like the people that I've been working with, and my friends and some other people that I've been working with that have been dealing with this type of energy, it's literally not like, it's like when you know. And the 2 people that I'm thinking about right now went from casual conversation, kind of like, but it moved very quickly, but not in a bad way. It moved in a very like intentional, grounded, I like you, you like me, we're on the same page, let's do this type of way. And a handful of people that I know that were kind of like, I don't expect anything to happen, I'm not looking for love, I'm not trying to get booed up, are now like in a full-blown relationship with someone that they never saw coming. And they're like, this is crazy, but it's also amazing. And they're so happy. That's where you are. You're the next in line. You're the next one that's going to be in that situation. Like, I didn't expect this to happen. I didn't see it coming. And here it is. And I don't know what to do with it. I'm so freaked out. Like, is this for real? Are we really doing this? Yes. Yes, you are. And you're about to be as happy as you've ever been. And I can't wait to see that happen for you. I hope this helped. Bye.